Okay, today we're making a marble fidget toy. I don't have one made. So you're gonna need for this a marble, a hook, and yarn. Look at this cat. So I got here an assortment of beautiful glass marbles. You can use plastic marbles too. I see you weirdos. There, that one's perfect. I like that one. You will not see the marble anymore, so get an ugly one. Oh. 4.5 millimeter hook. And literally any yarn color. Whatever color you want this to be. I'm gonna go with this, this dark purple. Very hard to see that it's purple. Okay, hold the marble somewhere where a cat will not get it, such as your ear. This is not being sold. Yes, I know I have weird ears, and for proof that it is actually in there. Okay, grab your yarn. Make a slip knot. Or tie your yarn on, whatever you do for your first stitch in a chain. This takes me a minute. There we go. Okay. I'm going to get a bit closer to the camera. Do not be afraid. I'm just coming closer. Okay, take your yarn. If you don't know how to hold your yarn, go in front of your pinky, wrap it around the back. So pull it through, fold it over, stick your hand up, pull it back through, and then wrap around in front, not in front, behind your hand, like this, and hold it with your thumb and middle finger on your yarn tail. And then you just take your hook, wrap it around, make sure your hook is facing down, and hook it through your yarn and pull it through. Now do that 10 more times. You should have something that looks like this. Now we are going to just turn our work. So how you do that is you take your hook and not in this, you can't see on this yarn, this one, but the next one over, you can kind of see a hole. Stick your hook right in there. There should be 2 pieces below, 1 piece above, and you just pull one through one piece while holding your thumb on the other, so that way it does not go through that one, and then do it again through both. Do that all the way across. And then do that 10 more times. But let me show you how to turn once again. It's supposed to be a real quick video on how to do it. Hey, it's okay, you will see these little V's. You still can't fucking see it on this yarn. You can kind of see over here. Hook your yarn under that V. Not your yarn, your hook under that V. So you should have both sides and a really thick piece of yarn, and then just pull up the loop. I've been doing this for 4 years, so I'm going to be significantly faster than those of you just starting out, but this is a very good project for those just starting out. You should end up with 12 rows, including your chains. Okay. And I will repeat myself for fear that you did not hear me before. When you get to the end, turn your piece and do it again. Keep count in your head of how many rows you have and how many stitches. You should always have 12 stitches. If you lose a stitch, put an increase. And how you do that is you put 2 of the loops and pull throughs in 1 stitch, like that. If you have too many stitches, you take the next stitch, you put a loop, and then the one after that, you put a loop and pull a loop through all 3, and you will once again have 12 stitches. Now I know I'm not very close to the camera, and this isn't a very professional setup, but it works. Judge me all you want. I've got cats. Anything expensive just gets torn up anyways. It can be a bit difficult to get that end stitch, but I believe in you. Just keep stitching. Very quick workup. I do these videos all at once on camera, so that way everyone can see exactly how long it takes for a more advanced crocheter to get it. I've been crocheting for 3 years currently, but in October it will be 4 years since I've been told that I needed a hobby and I decided to crochet. This is my first time crocheting in like 2 weeks because I got really depressed. So, yeah. To those of you seeing this on the Nicholas Knackle channel, hello my flowers, I hope you're having a wonderful day. And welcome to Crochet Wednesday. It's been a while. Like, months. Literal months. I owe you guys an explanation as to where I've been, and yes, I know I look like I have dead eyes. I am very sick, and I am wearing no makeup at all. So, where I have been depressed, laying in bed, and doing school stuff, because as you know, I am a student as well as a parent. Parent to who, you may ask? My beautiful cats. They still count. They are fur babies. And if you can't tell, I've been taken off my ADHD meds, so I have literally no filter. I'm trying. I'm working on it. I'm working on myself. As you guys know, I am a teacher as well, so I've been dealing with that. But since it is the middle of summer, and I missed all of Pride Month posting, I posted a few shorts, I do believe. But with that, why I missed all of that is because I was being a lazy fuck, and by fuck, I mean a seal in French. Thank you very much. P-H-O... Q-U-E? Fuck. I think that's how it's spelled. I've been taking French lessons, okay? That's another thing that I've been doing to try to fix my mental health, is I have been taking language lessons with Duolingo. I'm not sponsored. I would never do that to my poor flowers. But I have been taking Danish. As you guys know, I love Danish and Denmark, everything about the place. And I've been learning since I was like 5. I'm not completely fluent. I know a couple of sentences. That's because I live in America and we believe in English speaking only in my family. And yeah, that kind of doesn't get you very many places. So I've also been learning Russian and French and Spanish. So those are the 4 languages that I've been learning, and I'm taking their music course. I'm doing math on there, getting a year of math that I completely somehow missed in school, and I am doing chess lessons. So I've been not the complete laziest fuck that there is, and by that, YouTube, I still mean a baby seal. Okay. Let's see here. This is going to be enough to wrap around the marble. Now, it all depends on your marble, how big you're actually going to need. I'm using a small marble used for playing with jacks. But all marbles are different sizes. And I completely forgot that when you're crocheting, you cannot count the chain row as a row because you won't even be able to see it. So you need 12 rows, okay? You need 12 little bands, and by what I mean by a row, let me show you. Shoot, I didn't do that right. I messed up a stitch. Guys, it's finally happened. In 3 years of crocheting, I finally messed up a stitch. Totally have not done that before. Never, you saw nothing. It did not happen. I did not have to frog that stitch. Okay. What I mean, you can barely see it, but there are these little bands. You want 6 of those. They're made by putting 2 rows together. There's a little bubble in here, and that's because I did a very far away demonstration of how to fix a stitch. And yes, if you hold it up to the light, there are holes. That's because it's yarn and a hook. The holes mean it's homemade. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, I'm still so far from being done. It's fine, it is what it is. And you want to count where you have whole bands and not a half band, because on the inside you will have a half band and then a full band. I've got it on the wrong side. A half band and then a full band. So actually I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I've still got 4. It is what it is. But you need 6. Now this is a very small fidget toy because it's a very small marble, but it will work. Hear me out. I've never done this before. But I do know the pattern. Because I personally have never done this before, but I do know the pattern because I have a few friends who do know the pattern and have done it before. But yes. There is a little update on the cat's conditions. Mama Atlas is still thin as fuck. Her babies, and by fuck I still mean a baby seal, her babies are growing wonderfully. If you see a little gray fuzzball running around in the background of this video, or hear literally any scratching or crashing, that's Pickles. Pretty sure he's blind. I'm joking, 100%. He is half blind. He has no depth perception, but he can see, and I know this because I play fetch with him with hairbands all the time. Which, speaking of hairbands, you should totally watch tomorrow's video where I teach you how to make these adorable little star hairbands. Hold on. It's a little crunched because it's been in my drawer for 2 weeks. But, hold on, my hook is stuck. Look at that. Look how cute that, it looks better in my hair, I swear. Little flower, whatever you want to call that. I call it a star. It looks a lot better in the video. It's been washed a few times, which, by the way, it is machine wash and dryable. So, ladies, okay, I've got one more band to put in. Now, I will show you what this is based on if I can find it, because I do have the original marble fidget toy, and it is breaking, which is why I'm doing this, because I freaking love that thing. There we go, and one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, I made it 10, not 12. Oh well, it is what it is. I just can't fucking count. And by that, YouTube, I still mean a baby seal. I will win this argument with YouTube about the what? Creative Commons? No, that's the foundation, which if you're watching from that channel, welcome. And by the way, this, my other channel that this is also posted to, literally only posts to those who are in who are affiliated with the foundation in some way. So if you are seeing this video, you are part of the foundation. And I love to have been the one who told you. But anyways, let me introduce myself fully. I am, my writer has not posted the story yet, so I'm not canon yet. But I am Dr. Lucinda Pendragon of the SCP Foundation. I am an anomalous researcher. And let me explain how that works while I fit this marble that was in my ear and see if it fits. And it does. There we go. I didn't tell you. Okay, so how that works is I have a deal with the foundation that if I bring in other dangerous anomalous entities, such as 999, we consider him very dangerous. Someone tried to ingest 999. If you don't know who he is, he's an adorable couch-sized, couch-sized orange blob of jello. I think it's jello or slime. I need to brush up on my SCPs, I know. That's another thing that I have not been doing while I've been on medical leave. Is I have to bring him in. Uncanon, of course. Completely a joke. I did not. I don't even exist on the wiki yet, so yeah, there's that. But I will soon, as soon as my writer gets out of the slump and finishes the article, to send it for the community vote. But yes, so I help bring in other SCPs and do research and pacify them, because anything and everything that I crochet with a face, which is why you will never see me crochet something with a face again, unless I'm in my apartment, which is on site or in a containment cell actively, as I am now. This is a very cushy one, yes. It's got a door. It's actually got two doors. That's a closet. It's very nice. But when those are the only time you will see me crochet something with a face. Anyways, that is my introduction. So let's finish this. Pickles, you stop trying to eat the yarn. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half. Fold it in half so you have a hot dog. Stab it in the other side. There should be a stitch directly across. And wait, fuck, I did that wrong. And by fuck, I still mean a baby seal. Stitch up the side however you choose to do it. There should be 12 stitches. I don't judge. Hold a hole. Hold a hook. Oh, come on. This can be a bit difficult to do. But yes, stitch up the side, which is why we're using singles. And that would be Lecorino. Okay, I get it. You don't like that nickname. Lucky. There's one of my cats making an appearance in a video, which means y'all got your cat quota. You don't have to go down to the comments and tell me that you want to see all 3 of my cats. You've got your quota. 3. I act as if I only have 3. I have 8. I've got 3 outside cats that come and go, and 2 in the other room that do not like me much. if you listen close enough, you can probably hear Mama Atlas screaming at Josie the half-cat. And that leads me into the tangent about my moderator, my beautiful friend of a moderator, Rosie, also known as, I think it's Tiny Psycho being her handle. Not completely sure. I don't think she has a YouTube channel. I really need to confirm that. I don't believe she does. I will confirm that. This is me making a mental note to confirm that. But yes, my editor is me. I don't pay anyone to do editing. Okay, once you get to the end, you have this little tail. Leave it, well, lay it across your project. This will become the inside, and then just stitch across to this side. You actually do have stitches to go through. Just create a V and stitch across. And every time you make a stitch, throw your yarn tail into the middle before you pull up a loop, and it will just weave itself in. Okay. And I have 5 stitches there. And, excuse me, now I'm going to stitch up this side. Yes, I know there's nothing to close there. I quite frankly do not care. We're making this look cool. It's for the aesthetics. Ah, she's watching Moana. I'm Moana of Motunui. You aboard my boat, sail across the sea, and deliver the heart to Fiti. And that's probably going to get me copyrighted. Let's hope the audio doesn't actually show up in the video. Or one of y'all does not report it for having copyrighted stuff in it. Because I will literally cry if I lose another video to copyright. Me and YouTube are having a war over my content and copyright. Okay, once you have something like this, you can use it as a chapstick holder. Yes, you can slide a chapstick in there and it'll work. Or you can shove a marble down in there, all the way down to the end, obviously, and stitch the top closed. I love how Maui literally calls out Moana for being a princess multiple times. Also, pretty sure they're coming out with a live action, and I'm not necessarily a Disney supporter. Now, when you get to the end, do not put another single crochet and pull your first loop through your second, and then do a loop pull through for like making a chain. And now I've got to locate my scissors. And then you're gonna cut off the end. Ooh, that made a not nice click. Ow. Beads. Well, there was supposed to be something in there. Look, I'm not even prepared to make this video, okay? I promised y'all 5 videos on the Nicholas Knackle channel, and you will get 5 videos, okay? I'm just gonna use nail clippers. Fuck it. And if you're using nail clippers, how you do that, these have never been used, by the way, is you just take it and Just use them like normal nail clippers. I'm going to take this, I'm going to wrap it, and leave a little tail. It's already tucked in, it's not going to come unloose, and just throw it, because I don't have the energy to put that away. Now take this end, throw 3 knots in it. 2 is good, 3 is better. Throw 3 knots in it. I cut my tail too short, so I'm not even going to be able to throw 3 knots in it, I don't think. Oh yeah, I am. And then you take it, stick your hook literally anywhere inside of the project, pull it up right beside of it like that, and hook the end, pull it, the yarn tail down in, the all of it, not just part of it, because that little tail, you can just pull it right back out. There we go. And do the same with whatever you have left over on the other side. There we go. And now just like that, you've got a bead. There, put your hook away. Don't lay it down. Put it in the container. You will lose your hook. Speaking as someone who has crocheted for almost 4 years, you will lose your hook. And now let me entertain you. You go like this. You just roll the marble around to both sides. And the more you do that, the looser the fabric will become. It's basically fixing your tension while being a fidget toy. I could do that literally all day. Now let me show you what it was based off of. Let me find it. It's gotta be in here. No. Pads. Roller. Aha! My ball of fidgets. This is my fidget ball. This is my ball of fidgets. I keep them in here to keep them safe and make it where I do not lose them. Okay. This is the original that it is based off of. It is a marble in a sack. Works literally the same, except for if you pinch it, you can shake the marble around. If you pull it tight, it will be harder to move. That's what it's based off of. Works perfectly fine. Y'all want to see what else I have in here? Because I might as well make this a half hour that I need to keep up with my standards. We've got a little mochi dinosaur. It's a little triceratops. I've got a noodle. What I do with this noodle is I tie knots in them and I untie it. And it works like that. And it is a mini noodle. And a ginormous fucking marble. Again, a baby seal. This is an inch marble. And I like spinning them around in my hand. I like having 2 of them, but I only can fit 1 in my giant ball. So I will close the ball, like so, and I will just spin it around with it. Which it does get a little bit sus because it is a glass marble, so. This is hard to open, which makes it perfect for if you have cousins or siblings that are young and want to steal your fidgets. Now that is everything that I keep in my fidget ball. And then boom, I just pop this into my purse and I can take it anywhere. But yeah, that is how you make a marble fidget. It's also a marble maze. I can show you guys how to make that next time, but that might be less interesting, so let me know in the comments. If you made it to the end of my video, thank you for watching all the way through. Now for the outro, the coveted outro, which I am doing on both channels, so I don't have to do 2 outros. My outro is, remember to love yourself, get a snack, get a drink, go outside, breathe some fresh air, and I will see you in another video. Oh, bye guys, I love you. I need one more second. Bye.